Hi, fellow teachers. Let me spend a couple minutes and tell you why you need this information. Okay, but first let me start with why you're too busy and how come you're not talking about this stuff right now. So I was a teacher for 25 years. I taught middle school all 25 years. So let's think in a typical school year. You've got your goals that you have to set for your evaluation. You have observations that start, month 2. You've got parent-teacher conferences, the 5th week of school. You don't even know the kids' names yet. A lot of people do the NWEA scores in the fall, winter, and spring. You've got field trips that you're planning. You've got lesson planning to do. Maybe you have a new curriculum or a new textbook or online curriculum that you're going with. You're on school improvement team. You got PD that you have to go to. It's a grind. You got the latest silly, the fist to 5, turn and talk, learning targets, success criteria, 2-minute walkthroughs. Listen, I've been there. I've done all of that stuff. Okay, it can be a grind. Here's my concern. When you reach retirement, all of that stuff goes away. There's a huge weight that's lifted off your shoulders and you don't think about any of that stuff because you're done, right? When you reach the finish line, when you finally retire that last school year, but that last week of school, that last day of school, it is such a relief. It's an awesome feeling, but now you're retired. And so now everything is reality. Have you put the things into place that you should have to plan for retirement so it's a nice, smooth, stress-free transition? I bet that you're not doing that. So here's what my course is about. We're talking about sick day strategies. We're talking about the different retirement accounts. You might be in the wrong retirement account for the age that you're going to be when you retire. I was doing presentations this summer for local teachers, and I can actually show you. I'm old school. We were doing calculations on the pension, how you do that. We were talking about how your pension should go up every year if you have a COLA, how that compares to your retirement accounts. We're talking about filling in the gap between what your new smaller pension is going to be compared to the larger salary when you were teaching full time. We talk about the various retirement accounts. I am not a financial planner. I am not a tax expert, but I know how this stuff works. So I want to help you, give you the whole A to Z blueprint. It's a lesson plan for retiring. And we talk about all the different components of it, so that when you are ready to retire, you feel confident, you feel good about it. It doesn't matter if you're 2 years away, 5 years away, 10 years away, 20 years away. Every single retired teacher that I've talked to, and I would admit this myself, if I could go back in time, I would have increased my contributions to my retirement accounts. But I can't. I can't go back in time, right? Every single person says that. And in fact, you might want to not only increase your different contributions, you might want to add an entirely new account, or maybe stop contributing to this one and it still grows, and take that money and put it over to this one. Again, these are conversations for your financial planner. I'm not a financial planner, a financial advisor. I'm just giving you the talking points. You need to talk to your spouse about stuff. Like if you have life insurance or not, or if you have a survivor benefit option or not, you got to talk about that stuff. So this is a complete program. I was doing this for local teachers in the Metro Detroit area. And I said, and they were telling me, you need to share this with everybody. So I said, all right, I'm going to try and create this online course and put this out to the masses, because every single teacher in the United States, whether you're a public school teacher or not, you need to hear this information. I just want to help you. And I have information that I know can help you and make you feel more confident. Last thing, there's basically 2 different routes this could go. I was doing my presentation this summer to local teachers, and some people said, oh my gosh, half this stuff isn't even on my radar. I don't even know what you're talking about. I got a lot of work to do. Okay, fine. You can kind of correct course after you talk with your spouse, your financial advisor. A couple people said, wow, I feel super relieved that I'm in a good spot. I know I have to make a couple decisions, in my last year or so to kind of get ready for some things, but I feel like I'm in a really good spot. This was so worth it. Thank you. And that's what I want to help you with, right? Where are you at with your planning for retirement? So Thanks for listening to this. Thanks for checking this out. Keep teaching them up and have a great day.